I'm King 5 meteorologist Rich Marion. It was quite a night last night with wind and rain around the area. As we expected, we saw some very strong winds. A lot of places saw wind gusts between 50 and 60 miles per hour, which is a lot to see over the interior of western Washington. And we also saw some heavy rain last night, which was kind of driven by all that rain, and huge amount of debris out on the roadways this morning, limbs and trash cans, etc. So it was quite a night. The good news is that things are calming down a little bit today, and it should turn into actually a really nice day tomorrow. Shorter term, though, if we take a look at what our wind gusts were from midnight last night, some very strong wind gusts. Out along the coast there at Hoquiam, they had a 64 mile per hour wind gust, though the Weather Service automated telemetry others saw a 70 mile per hour wind gust. So definitely some strong winds along the coastal beaches. As you move inland, you see a lot of places in the 50-plus range, main metropolitan areas, which it's not always, it doesn't happen all that often. 56 miles per hour in Tacoma, 52 miles per hour in Seattle and in Everett for our maximum wind gusts. And you can see over the, at least over the interior, the strongest wind gust, as it often is, up at Whidbey Island, where they had a wind gust of 61 miles per hour. And those winds, though they've cut back, still kind of around during the daytime today. They're going to be gradually decreasing, but you'll still notice it's a little breezy out there. And you see our current wind gusts at about 10 o'clock this morning, running anywhere from the mid-30s to the mid-40s, but we should see those gradually drop down. The Bremerton reading of 0 is because of the fact the weather station there at Bremerton Airport has quit reporting. We're not sure if it was a power outage or just maybe too much wind for it possibly, but I'm sure it'll be back online soon. Take a look at the Doppler radar. Still seeing quite a bit of rain around. We saw some rain shadowing. Still are seeing a little bit of rain shadowing, it looks like, there in the central sound. But overall, we've moved from that steady heavy rain to off and on showers, though we could still see some heavy showers this afternoon. And you might even see an isolated thunderstorm mixed in there during the afternoon hours as well. And you can see, at least at this point, seeing a little bit of a break there from Tacoma all the way up to Seattle and almost up to Everett, which is kind of nice. A chance to start doing some cleanup. Checking the Bellingham Tower cam, looking, well, very gray there and a very low overcast out there in the distance. We have had some areas of fog around with the rain this morning. It was a it was a warm front that moved in yesterday and brought a little bit of fog with it. Everett Tower Cam just looking wet this morning, as have most of the tower cams. Tacoma not bouncing around as much as it was a little earlier this morning, so that's a good trend overall. Checking our 7-day first alert forecast, it looks like once we get past today, a very quiet weather pattern develops, and in fact, tomorrow we're going to be looking for sunshine, and temperatures tomorrow may hit 60 degrees out of the airport for the first time this year. Expecting 61 degrees. The record for Wednesday is actually, for the 26th, is actually 67 degrees, set back in 1992. So not expecting to tie that or break that one, and really not a very early 60s for that matter. The earliest we've ever been at 60 or above was actually January 3rd back in 2020. So it's not a real early 60-degree reading, but certainly pleasant and good to see it after all the storminess we've just gone through. Take a look at the computer model in terms of the winds. This is what we're looking at here at in mid-morning on Tuesday, and then as we move through the day and move into the afternoon, we're going to be looking for those winds to drop off into the 20s and 30s, and then finally as we head towards overnight tonight, it'll drop down in the teens and should be into the single digits by the time we get to tomorrow morning, get back into a little bit more normal pattern for us, which would be pretty nice. And you can see as we move through the day tomorrow on Wednesday, looking for those winds just to be light in most places. Checking the mountains, they did pretty well. Snow levels were hovering around 3,500 feet, so big difference between the higher base areas and the in Snoqualmie Pass at 3,000 feet. You can see 11 new at Baker. Stevens had 10 new. Snoqualmie Pass areas had some rain or mixed rain and snow, so they only ended up with 3 inches of new. And Crystal Mountain, about 11 inches of new snow. If you headed across the pass as well, that smaller amount mixed with some rain there at Snoqualmie has left them in good shape. They've been traction tires advised through the morning, and they've had chains required at times across Stevens. Still looking pretty snowy there, and they're still getting snow at the pass. In fact, if we take a look at our forecast for today, there at Snoqualmie Pass, we will see the snow levels drop a little bit today, so it should stay snow at Snoqualmie. They could pick up anywhere from about 4 to 8 inches of new snow, it looks like, in the next 24 hours, with snow showers at times today. Highs in the mid-30s. Checking looking at Stevens Pass, that extra 1,000 feet is going to continue to give them showers. They could get anywhere from about 8 to 12 inches, it looks like, between now and tomorrow morning, with highs this afternoon getting into the low 30s. Checking that 7-day forecast. So today, basically decreasing rain and wind, and we should see things really calm down overnight. The showers should end and the winds will be done by the time we hit later this evening. Highs today in the upper 40s and low 50s. Tomorrow, we're going to be looking for maybe some patchy fog, but then it should clear out to some sunshine and mild upper 50s and low 60s, which isn't too bad. As we head into the remainder of the week, it looks like we're going to alternate days, kind of a mixture of sunshine and a few showers. Looks like we'll be a few showers around on Thursday, a dry day Friday. A few showers maybe later in the day on Saturday. That system doesn't look like much headed away. And then a couple of partly sunny days for Sunday and Monday. High temperatures staying a few degrees above normal, running mostly in the low to mid 50s all the way into next week. So it's definitely been a stormy 24 hours here around western Washington. It's going to be nice to have it kind of quiet down just a little bit. And maybe with this little shot of warm weather, we'll start to see some flowers breaking out around Puget Sound, which is just a reminder that spring is only 23 days away.